Tahoe. And we're taking a look right now at both the Bay Area and the South Lake Tahoe area. Caltrans telling people to not travel to the Sierra and to stay home. Right now, only vehicles with four-wheel drive equipped with snow tires and chains, as we already said, are going to make their way through. Standing by is Gail Ong to give us a look at what the conditions are like out there. Hey, Gail.
Hello, Dan. Yes, very busy in the Sierra. We'll get to that in a bit. The biggest story in the last 2 hours, there was a tornado warning over by Monterey County, San Benito, and Santa Cruz area. There's a strong cell that moved through the Hollister area. This is the radar loop from that time, around 6 p.m., 8 p.m. now. It expired just before 7 p.m. So that just tells you the story of how unstable the atmosphere is. So far, the National Weather Service did not see any evidence of a rotation, but they will be monitoring the area. They believe maybe a water spout was just offshore near Moss Landing. So very unstable energy out there. In fact, there was a funnel cloud that had energy of a rotation yesterday over in Madera County near Fresno. So we did have that risk of thunderstorms in the area in much of Northern California. So as you can see, pretty busy on the radar as we speak. And as I move through the parts of San Francisco, looks like we're getting a break here in the Bay Area, Richmond, Hayward, maybe South San Francisco. You're seeing some showers, but yeah, we had a busy week really since Thursday. We've been pretty active on our radar. We do see storm reports in the Santa Cruz Mountains for downed trees and landslides, rocks, debris on the roads, which is usually in those rural areas. And we are not done yet. Low pressure taking over, and that is what's causing this cold air, bringing in all this unstable air here. So that's why we had a chance of some thunderstorms. That could continue throughout the night. Back here to the Sierra, this is Half Dome. You can actually see the snow at this hour. Usually it's a little grainy, but yeah, the snow tells the story here. Here are the conditions around the lake. We're seeing snow showers around Truckee, Reno, Carson City, South Lake Tahoe. Looks like South Lake Tahoe is getting a break from the snow showers. And this is a little closer here. And this is, yeah, we're expecting some intense snow, heavy snow, still blizzard conditions. And we are going into day 3 of our blizzard warning for the Sierra Nevada. So it is not advised to travel out there. And you can see, you can still see the snow at this hour. Here are some snow totals. We've reached over 2 feet of snow in most of the ski resorts, with Kirkwood just under 2 feet. So when I come back, we'll be showing you the 7-day forecast and timing out the rest of this rain for the rest of your weekend, Dan.
All right, Gail, thanks a lot. The story is the weather happening in the Sierra, but here in the city, things have cleared up just a little bit, but there was a lot of rain moving through earlier today. Beautiful look at City Hall tonight, all lit up. KRON 4's Gail Ong joining us with a look at what we can expect in terms of the forecast. Hey, Gail.
Hello, Dan. Yeah, well, you know, the heavier part of the storm, that's starting to taper off, and you can see how busy our radar is. All that snow in the Sierra. This is day 3 of the blizzard there, but let's zoom on in to our neck of the woods, because we had some unsettled weather here. We had a tornado warning, a very rare one for the Weather Service, the San Francisco/Monterey office to issue. This was about 2 hours ago in the Hollister area. Zooming on in there, it looks like that expired about 7 o'clock, and you could just see lingering leftover showers. But yeah, we had a lot of instability in the atmosphere, a lot of cold air coming through and bringing us all that energy. So here's the Futurecast model taking you through the rest of your evening. This is 11 p.m. As you can see, spotty showers. Notice the pink there. We could see some snow. Also expecting some snow on our local mountains over by Clear Lake up there north of Santa Rosa. And then maybe a chance of some isolated thunderstorms. You see the yellow there, that indicates thunderstorm activity. This is Sunday morning, 6 a.m. It looks like we'll be seeing some scattered shower activity, still unsettled weather pattern. So pretty much widespread. Depends where you are. You could see some breaks in the rain. Lunchtime, you see the same activity, maybe this moderate cell here towards Santa Rosa and just north of Novato. So the North Bay could see some rain there. Dinner time Sunday, 7 p.m. Could see some snow over by Clear Lake up there. But it looks like this activity starts to diminish. Looks like we'll get a break maybe Sunday morning and Sunday evening. And this is Monday as well. So we probably will get a break at least Thursday. That's what the 7-day forecast is showing when I will show that to you in a minute. But let's go back to the Sierra. This is Half Dome. Snowy out there, right? So we're on the 3rd day of that blizzard warning and a winter storm warning in, as you saw over in Clear Lake there too. So our North Coast mountains out there road conditions not good. This is life-threatening road conditions out here. We've shown you all the videos, whiteout conditions, so not a good idea to travel. You want to wait until maybe after Monday because it could take time for Caltrans and the ski resorts to plow the roads and dig up all that snow. Here we can expect maybe another 2 feet of snow overnight. Temperatures right now is up to the upper 40s, low 50s, and then we have chilly temperatures on the way, so that's going to be the next headline for us. Low temperatures down to the 30s in the North Bay and around the Bay Area in the 40s. So we're warming up. We're actually cooling down to the 50s. We've been in the 60s. It hasn't been a minute when we're in the 60s. But here's the 7-day forecast. As you can see, unsettled weather through Wednesday and then maybe some sunshine finally on Thursday. Back to you.
Gail, thanks a lot. In the North Bay, the city of Sonoma has opened a warming center for residents looking to get out of the rain and the cold this weekend. The shelter can be found at the Haven parking lot on West Sonoma Street. A limited number of blankets and pillows will be available. Service animals are also allowed inside. And take a look at this new video that was sent to us from a viewer. This is in El Sobrante, showing what appears to be some sleet or snow that fell there in the East Bay. The video who sent this to KRON 4 says this is the first time in years that they've seen anything like this, and probably the first time that this little child is checking it out as well. Very nice. And take a look at this video. Wow, this one always is incredible. Sugar Bowl Resort posting from Donner Summit saying at X that they had to do some digging. Last night they had about 2 feet of brand new snowfall. Sugar Bowl is planning to reopen tomorrow, but they say to plan on some delays, they got to do some avalanche mitigation and dig out the resort and the roads. They say they're planning on terrific skiing and riding conditions. A look at the forecast. Hey, Gail.
Hello, Dan. Yes, we're going into day 3 of our blizzard warning. So treacherous roads out there. So travel is not as advised. I'm sure we're going to hear about that soon in our report. So here is a live picture of the Golden Gate Bridge back here in the Bay Area. We have some raindrops on the ground, and we are starting to see another round of showers move through the Bay Area. Here's a look at our rain totals for the last 24 hours. We picked up over an inch in our Santa Cruz Mountains, Mount Diablo. Orinda picked up an inch. Quarter of an inch over at Santa Rosa and San Francisco. Yesterday, gosh, it was pouring down buckets. We heard our newsroom shake. So San Francisco picked up an inch of rain from the last 24 hours, a quarter of an inch in the South Bay in San Jose. You can see our radar lit up in green and blue. That's the snow and the rain. And we had some unstable weather, unsettled weather today. This afternoon, we had at least two tornado warnings, one closer to us here over in the Hollister area and another one in the Central Valley. So we've seen those pop up. That just tells a story how unstable the air is. Looks like that area in Monterey County is getting a break from the rain, and now showers are starting to move through San Francisco. As you can see, Concord is getting some moderate downpours there. Danville, Hayward, San Mateo. As I pull back here, it is not over yet, but now the heaviest part looks like will be over after tonight. We're just going to see some lingering showers, maybe some isolated thunderstorms. We have a bit of a breeze out there as well. We are coming out of a wind advisory from this morning, so breezy conditions as this cold front moves out. The next story now will be the temperatures. So temperatures right now in the low 40s in the North Bay. There will be a frost advisory posted, and I will have details in my extended forecast, and we'll talk more about that Sierra snow. Back to you.
All right, Gail, thank you. Well, Gail Long joining us with a little bit more about all of this snow. You got to be excited about this, huh, Gail?
It is a lot of snow, and it is dangerous, but of course, you know, we're all excited for the long-term benefits of this. But yeah, take a look at our radar. It's pretty busy. Snow in the Sierra. We'll get to that in a minute. Let's start in the Bay Area because we have our own weather. We're starting to see another round of showers move through, and it's been an active day pretty much since at least Thursday, right? We've been in that unsettled pattern. But today specifically, we saw at least 2 tornado warnings in the Fresno area and in the Monterey, San Benito area, and over at the Central Coast earlier this evening. So that area, Hollister, that's where that warning was issued. It looks like they're all getting a break from that rain now. And as I take you through the Futurecast model, we can expect this is an hour from now. Looks like we have quite a bit of a break here. We could see some snow north of Santa Rosa, so our North Coast mountains. We could see some dusting up there, and then more spotty showers here, just some moderate rain, maybe passing through Fremont in about an hour. And then this is Sunday morning. We could see more unsettled weather, lingering light showers, maybe heavy at times, and then also snow over by Clear Lake. So yeah, not only snow in the the Sierra, we may get our own snow as well. And this is lunchtime. So Novato, Santa Rosa, you want to bring your rain gear if you're going to head out and about. And then as you can see, the East Bay, Oakland, and you may see some breaks from the rain as well. And this is Sunday evening, dinner time. You can see more snow up there by Clear Lake, maybe some light rain passing through with San Francisco. So it's going to be unsettled. Just keep that rain gear handy. Unsettled through Monday. We may at least get a break until maybe Thursday, which you'll see in the 7-day forecast. These are the wind gusts. Will be breezy throughout the night. We are just coming out of a wind advisory that expired this morning. It should taper off by Sunday morning, and then by the afternoon Sunday, we'll get that breeze back as that cold front moves through our area. And let's talk about the Sierra now. This is what Half Dome looks like. We got feet of snow out there. Winter storm warning in place, not only in the Sierra, as you can see, but also here over by Clear Lake and our local mountains. But yeah, we're going into day 3 of the blizzard warning. So treacherous road conditions we just showed you in Amanda Harry's report a few minutes ago. So we still have those whiteout conditions, high winds. We're talking about 100 miles an hour winds over by Palisades tonight. Power outages. We already seeing some images of some damage from the winds over at Soda Springs. So we'll be surveying that as more pictures come out. And, you know, not ideal to travel, maybe at least Monday or Tuesday, but it should take some time. We'll be slow going out there with clearing out the roads. Here are the next round of snow. We're expecting maybe another feet or 2 in the next 24 hours. The ski resorts already got 2 feet of snow last night. And yeah, so it's going to be great in the long term.
Yeah.
So, but, you know, traveling, it's going to be a mess out there. So
yeah, be smart and safe right now, and then take advantage of it in, like, say, a week
exactly.
or so.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing the totals in the end, maybe tomorrow, Monday, to see what verified.
Okay, Gail, thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, speaking of, on all this snow happening. Hey, Gail.
Yeah, more snow is on the way. Expected to get more heavy snow overnight, so we'll show that to you here. Conditions right now, we're seeing snow showers around the lake, Truckee, Reno, and Carson City. Temperatures in the 20s. Here's the radar. It is bright, right? In the blue you see there around the lake, all that snow activity. And then as I zoom out, you can just see how busy it is, not only in Tahoe, but we are getting our own weather too. So here's the Futurecast model for the Sierra. As you can see overnight, this is about 1:45 a.m. A lot of snow activity along the slopes there. And then I take you through Sunday morning. This will continue on. And then that blizzard warning expires mid-morning around 10 a.m. But as you can see, this is 2 p.m. There'll still be some snow activity. So it will take some time for those roads to be plowed. I know some ski lifts are starting to open. People are already there. We've interviewed people who traveled from the Bay Area who are over at Kirkwood. So hopefully some lifts can open. Hopefully it's safe. It will take some time for ski resorts, though, to dig out. And this is Monday. You can see that activity starting to diminish. Here's the totals. The ski resorts update the snow totals every morning. So this is from today, the last 24 hours. Over 2 feet of snow for most of the ski resorts, with Kirkwood just above a foot of snow there, as you can see. But more is on the way. Here's the projected snow totals over the next couple of days here. About 1 to 2 feet of snow, 6 inches in the other lower elevations. Back here in the Bay Area, we're seeing wet roads as another round of showers is making its way through the region. Temperatures are down to the 40s in San Francisco, low 50s in San Jose, upper 40s in Livermore, low 40s in Santa Rosa. It's going to be pretty chilly. So the next weather headline will be the cold temperatures. The frost advisory will be posted overnight for the North Bay valleys down to the low 30s. We had one a few days ago, and as you can see in our 10 at 10 outlook, when will we get a break from this rain? Well, it looks like Thursday. We are seeing sunny skies and back in the 60s, but for now we're going to deal with some chilly temperatures overnight inland, and then we'll be in the 40s everywhere else, and then more showers in an unsettled pattern through at least late next week, and then take a look at next week, another round of rain. So we are keeping an eye on that. Back to you.
It just doesn't want to give up, Gail. Thanks a lot. All right, we got some new... All right, we're going to leave you at this 10 o'clock hour with another look at your forecast, taking a live look at City Hall tonight, all lit up. Looks like it's calmed down just a little bit out there from all that rain we were seeing earlier today. Gail Long joining us with a look. Hey, Gail.
Yeah, well, here's a look at the satellite loop from the last 12 hours. Notice all of the lightning strikes. So we had at least 2 tornado warnings in California, one over at Hollister and another over by the Fresno area. And not only rain and thunderstorms, we have snow, not only in the Sierra. Notice the north coast here. here in Lake and Mendocino counties, getting some dusting on the mountains. We'll have to see what sticks. Hopefully we see some images later on. Well, here's recently now we're starting to see another round of showers move through. Now it looks like it's moving eastward here. I did see a heavy band over by Fresno, so the Central Valley is going to get soaked tonight. Current temperatures, now it's going to be about the chilly temperatures for us here in the Bay Area. We're already down to the 40s in some places like San Francisco, Oakland, Livermore, Concord, Santa Rosa. And speaking of the North Bay, you'll be having a frost advisory overnight. That will be posted around 1 a.m. until 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. So down to the low 30s, upper 30s. For the rest of us, we're talking about the 40s. So even if you're not in that frost advisory criteria, it is pretty chilly. So bundle up in the morning if you're going to go out. And here is the daytime highs tomorrow. We're on the cooler side. We've been in the 60s last weekend, if you remember, even 70s. Well, we're going to be in the 50s. So it'll be a chilly day with some unsettled weather. It'll be some widespread scattered showers. So when I come back at 11, we'll definitely have more in the extended forecast. But yes, expect another widespread rainy pattern and some breezy conditions. And then, of course, that snow. It'll be day 4 blizzard warning will be ending tomorrow morning.
Wow. Yeah. So right now you got to be careful, but in the next couple of weeks, forget it. Skiers and snowboarders are going to be so excited.
Yeah, they're going to have a lot of snow.
No. All right, Gail. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's going to close things out for us here at this 10 o'clock hour, but we're going to be back in just a few minutes for KRON 4 News at 11. Hope to see you there.